Imagine the once mighty auto empire, Stellantis, a $55 billion company, the parent of Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and a fleet of iconic brands, gone, vanished in the blink of an eye. Yes, Stellantis has declared bankruptcy. And if you thought the auto industry was on shaky ground before, well, now it's on the edge of a cliff. But what does this mean for you? For car lovers, collectors, and anyone who's been eyeing a Jeep Wrangler, a Ram truck, or even a Chrysler Pacifica? This might be the best or worst news you've ever heard. When a corporation as huge as Stellantis declares bankruptcy, things get interesting. Cars, parts, assets, everything could be sold off for a fraction of the cost. Imagine paying pennies on the dollar for a brand new Dodge Charger or Jeep Grand Cherokee, or even picking up parts that have been near impossible to find. Picture this: dealerships across the country scrambling to liquidate inventory, prices slashed, deals you'd never believe. The usual rules go out the window. This isn't just a sale, it's a fire sale. But don't get too excited just yet. You know what they say. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. You see, there's more to Stellantis' bankruptcy than just deals. This bankruptcy, it's not just about money. It's about powerful players making moves, debts that have piled up to eye-watering amounts, and whispers that something even bigger is coming. Stellantis didn't just fall, it was pushed. But by who and why? We've done some digging, and what we found might shock you. Stellantis has been struggling under a mountain of debt, and some sources claim their bankruptcy may have been orchestrated by shadowy figures, investors who stand to make a fortune from the chaos. Now, here's the twist. Even though you might snag a massive discount, there could be a catch. These vehicles, are they protected? Are they even warranted? Or will you be driving off in a vehicle that has no safety net whatsoever? If Stellantis' assets go up for auction, the dealers and service centers might go with them. This could mean thousands of vehicles on the road, with nowhere to turn if something goes wrong. A once thriving dealer network vanished overnight. As you watch, governments are stepping in and rival automakers are eyeing pieces of Stellantis like vultures. Ford, GM, Toyota, everyone wants a piece of this empire's remains. And with everyone clamoring for a share, the future of Stellantis, if it has one, will look very different. So, is it worth it? Would you jump at the chance to get a high-end vehicle at a bargain, even if it meant taking on the unknown? The deals will be tempting, almost impossible to resist, but you'll have to decide. Is the price of risk worth the reward? In the world of bankruptcy, someone always wins and someone always loses everything. Will you seize the moment, or will you stay away from what could be a financial black hole? But Stellantis isn't the only one who'll be affected. When a company this big goes under, the ripple effects are staggering. Think about it: tens of thousands of jobs on the line, dealerships facing closure, parts suppliers left unpaid. From the assembly lines in Michigan to dealerships in small towns across the country, Stellantis' fall could trigger an economic aftershock. This could mean layoffs in the thousands, families left in financial turmoil, local economies at risk. But there's more to the story. With Stellantis out of the picture, rivals are racing to grab its market share. Who will step in to fill the void? Ford, GM, Toyota, and even electric vehicle companies like Tesla are watching closely. If Stellantis' brands are up for grabs, they could pounce, bringing brands like Jeep and Dodge under entirely new leadership. Imagine Jeep under Tesla or Dodge's muscle cars with a Ford badge. This could get messy. These companies are fiercely competitive, and acquiring Stellantis' assets could change the entire automotive landscape. And for consumers, that means brand new options, maybe even innovative redesigns or shocking new models that no one saw coming. But before you grab your wallet and head to the nearest Stellantis dealer, there are a few things you need to know. Bankruptcy sales are chaotic, and buyers are often left dealing with serious complications. From unclear ownership histories to warranty headaches, buying from a bankrupt automaker could be risky. Here's what to look out for if you're considering a Stellantis car at a discount. First, warranties. When an automaker goes bankrupt, their warranties may not be honored. If you purchase a discounted vehicle and it has mechanical issues later, you could be left footing the repair bill. Would you be prepared to take on that risk? Next, service and parts. If Stellantis dealers shut down, finding parts and authorized service could be a nightmare. Imagine needing a new transmission for your Ram truck, only to find that the part is discontinued or only available through costly third-party suppliers. And the final twist: hidden fees. Bankruptcy sales are often chaotic and unregulated, which can lead to surprise costs that aren't obvious up front. Some dealerships might tack on hidden fees, especially if they're desperate to cover losses. Would those extra costs erase the bargain? And even if you get that dream car, what does it mean for your resale value? When the brand that made your car no longer exists, you may find it nearly impossible to sell or trade in for a reasonable price down the line. So will Stellantis' bankruptcy be a golden opportunity or a hidden trap? Should you take the plunge and grab a deal, knowing that it could come with high stakes? Everyone loves a good deal, but sometimes the real cost is hiding just below the surface. With Stellantis' collapse, the global auto industry is on notice. Could other car companies follow? If a giant like Stellantis can go under, what's stopping other automakers from facing the same fate in an unstable economy? And for you, as a consumer, this could mean massive shifts in the cars available, the dealerships around you, and the service network you rely on. We're watching the end of an era unfold in real time, so we're leaving it up to you. Would you step into a Stellantis showroom to grab that bargain? Or do you walk away from what could be an investment full of uncertainty? But what if Stellantis' bankruptcy isn't just a sign of bad luck? What if it's part of something bigger, a carefully orchestrated plan, or even a warning of what's coming next for the auto industry? Some insiders say Stellantis' downfall didn't happen overnight. This was years in the making, a perfect storm of rising costs, supply chain issues, and maybe something more sinister. Picture this: powerful players, hedge funds, and corporate giants betting on the collapse of the auto industry, ready to cash in as soon as companies like Stellantis begin to fall. This is no accident. The bankruptcy is just the beginning of a much larger game. A game with billions, trillions on the line. But what's the end game? And how many other companies might get swept up before it's all over? We're seeing signs that this isn't isolated to Stellantis. Other manufacturers are facing similar pressures. Rising interest rates, dwindling demand, and the high cost of transitioning to electric vehicles. If Stellantis has fallen, who's next? Could it be Ford, GM, even Toyota? Rumor has it, certain powerful investment firms are quietly betting against major automakers, hoping to profit as they struggle to adapt to a rapidly changing world. And it doesn't stop there. Autonomous driving, artificial intelligence, electric cars, the technology is transforming faster than anyone anticipated, leaving some brands scrambling to keep up. The competition is fierce, and only the strongest brands will survive. Is Stellantis just the first casualty in a war of evolution, or will more icons crumble under the pressure? With Stellantis' shocking announcement, industry experts are warning that other automakers may be at risk as well. Could we see a domino effect across the industry? Some analysts are saying this is a warning for Ford and GM, especially with their ongoing shift to EVs. The cost is staggering, and the returns? Still uncertain. So where does that leave you? The car buyer, the fan of these brands, the person who's watched these companies create icons like the Charger, the Wrangler, the Pacifica. Are these brands about to become relics of a past age, fading away like Blockbuster or Kodak? Imagine a world where your favorite cars disappear, the parts become harder to find, and the service centers are gone. In just a few years, Stellantis' downfall might be a distant memory, replaced by a new landscape of electric cars and autonomous tech giants. The question is, are you ready for what comes next? If you're considering buying a Stellantis vehicle, here's what you should do to protect yourself. Research warranty options. If the warranty isn't honored by Stellantis, look into third-party warranties. Be sure to read the fine print so you know what's covered and what isn't. Check for authorized mechanics. Identify local mechanics or repair shops that specialize in Stellantis brands. They could become a lifeline if service centers disappear. A resale value assessment. If you're buying for resale, check your model's resale value over the past few years. Even minor models may see significant depreciation. Financing awareness. Some banks may tighten lending restrictions on vehicles from bankrupt automakers. Check with your lender to ensure you're not paying a higher rate due to Stellantis' status. For the buyer, Stellantis' bankruptcy could mean an unexpected deal or a risk that's impossible to predict. But for the industry, this might be just the start of a seismic shift that no one saw coming. In the coming years, the auto industry could be almost unrecognizable. We're talking about a revolution, electric, autonomous, technology-driven, a new era that leaves the icons of yesterday in the dust. The days of muscle cars and rugged SUVs may be fading, replaced by sleek, intelligent machines that can drive themselves. Stellantis' collapse might be the first domino, but it won't be the last. So as you drive down the highway, take a good look around. You're witnessing the last days of an era that has defined generations, and what comes next will change everything. As the dust settles from Stellantis' bankruptcy, one question remains. What comes next for the millions of drivers and employees tied to this automotive empire? This bankruptcy doesn't just impact Stellantis, it's going to hit every corner of the auto market. Expect price shifts across the board, especially in the used car market. As Stellantis dealerships liquidate their stock, it's likely we'll see a temporary flood of Stellantis vehicles at jaw-dropping prices. But in the long run, values could drop significantly. Imagine owning a Jeep or a Dodge you can't resell, parts that become increasingly scarce, and warranties that could vanish into thin air. This isn't just a brand downfall. It's a shift in the lives of drivers everywhere. Will the bargains you find today be worth the uncertainty of tomorrow? Stellantis wasn't just an American giant. This company held production sites and distribution channels across North America, Europe, and beyond. With its collapse, thousands of suppliers and workers are left scrambling, creating ripples in industries far beyond the automotive world. In Michigan, Italy, France, and Mexico, factories will face shutdowns, and entire communities may feel the financial squeeze. Smaller suppliers who relied on Stellantis contracts could be pushed to the brink, and rival car makers may soon feel the pinch as they race to pick up where Stellantis left off. I've worked on Jeep parts for 20 years. What's going to happen to us? I have a family, a mortgage. If Stellantis goes under, where do we go? The world's automakers are already lining up to claim Stellantis' market share. Ford, Toyota, Tesla, all watching, waiting for the moment to swoop in. But with every automaker pushing for dominance in the EV and autonomous space, we're looking at a battle for the next generation of car buyers. What if 10 years from now the roads are filled with cars that don't even require a driver's license? Vehicles that are as much tech as they are transportation? Stellantis may have struggled to adapt to these changes, but for its competitors, this is a chance to cement their hold on the future of transportation. For car enthusiasts, families, and drivers, the fall of Stellantis is a personal story. These brands are tied to memories, road trips, first cars. It's more than just a corporate name going under, it's the end of an era. What remains to be seen is who will carry on the legacy of these iconic names, if anyone. Every ending brings a new beginning. Stellantis' collapse may signal that the age of traditional vehicles is coming to a close, and a new age of smart, connected, eco-friendly transportation is dawning. But it leaves us with a haunting question as the world changes: what traditions, brands, and experiences are we willing to let go of? And which ones are worth fighting to keep? So is this just the end of Stellantis? Or the beginning of something far greater and far more unpredictable? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: we're on the brink of an automotive revolution, and there's no turning back. Despite Stellantis' financial troubles, there's no denying the legacy of their vehicles. Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Chrysler, each Stellantis brand carries unique strengths, features, and personalities that have kept loyal fans coming back for years. Let's take a look at what's on offer, even in these uncertain times. Jeep has long been synonymous with adventure. The Wrangler and Grand Cherokee are built for tackling any terrain with confidence. Jeep's trail-rated capability has set the standard for off-road performance, offering features like electronic front and rear-locking differentials, sway bar disconnects, and legendary 4x4 systems. And it's not just about brute power. Modern Jeep models come equipped with cutting-edge tech like the Uconnect infotainment system, which integrates navigation, smartphone connectivity, and off-road pages for tracking everything from altitude to vehicle pitch and roll. From the heart-pounding Charger and Challenger to the family-friendly, performance-packed Durango, Dodge delivers power like no other. For muscle car lovers, the SRT Hellcat supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8 engine cranks out a jaw-dropping 717 horsepower, a throwback to the golden age of American muscle. Dodge's Performance Pages app lets you monitor real-time stats, track your 0 to 60 times, and even launch control, giving you the tools to push the limits. And with bold design, aggressive grills, and throaty exhausts, Dodge vehicles are crafted to make a statement wherever they go. Ram trucks bring a mix of power, luxury, and innovation. The Ram 1500 offers best-in-class towing and payload capabilities thanks to its available 5.7-liter Hemi V8 engine with a torque-mild hybrid technology designed to give an extra boost in power while maintaining fuel efficiency. Inside, the Ram 1500 boasts a luxury-class interior with options for leather seating, a massive 12-inch touchscreen, and a panoramic sunroof. And with advanced safety tech like blind spot monitoring, 360-degree surround cameras, and trailer reverse guidance Ram trucks bring both strength and smarts to the road. For families, Chrysler delivers comfort and versatility through the Pacifica minivan and Chrysler 300 sedan. The Pacifica isn't just another minivan. It's the only one in its class with a plug-in hybrid option, offering over 30 miles on pure electric alone and a combined range of over 500 miles. The Pacifica's stow-n-go seating allows you to fold the second and third rows into the floor for unmatched storage space. And with Uconnect Theater, you'll find two 10-inch touchscreens to keep passengers entertained on long drives, complete with games, movies, and more. Alfa Romeo brings a touch of Italian flair to Stellantis' lineup with models like the Giulia and Stelvio. Known for their distinctive design, incredible handling, and premium interiors, Alfa Romeo models deliver an exhilarating driving experience with turbocharged engines, balanced weight distribution, and near-perfect handling precision. The Alfa DNA Drive Mode selector lets you switch from dynamic to natural to advanced efficiency modes, adapting the car's performance to your driving style. And with stunning designs that turn heads at every corner, Alfa Romeo is all about passion, style, and a pure connection to the road. Though less common in the US, Peugeot and Citroën offer a range of innovative vehicles in Europe. Known for stylish designs, efficient engines, and advanced features, these brands focus on bringing a balance of eco-friendliness and comfort. Peugeot's iCockpit dashboard is designed to enhance the driving experience, offering a head-up digital display, compact steering wheel, and a futuristic feel that sets it apart. With efficient engines and forward-thinking designs, Peugeot and Citroën are key to Stellantis' strategy abroad. From rugged off-road warriors to luxurious family vehicles and powerful muscle cars, Stellantis has crafted a lineup with something for everyone. Their cars each have their own identity and signature features that have kept them competitive in a rapidly changing market. So, as Stellantis faces the unknown, its vehicles remain, each a testament to the brand's legacy. Whether you're eyeing a Jeep for its off-road grit, a Dodge for its adrenaline-fueled power, or a Chrysler for family comfort, these models reflect Stellantis' spirit and the driving passion of its fans. So what will you choose? A piece of history that carries the essence of Stellantis' journey, or perhaps a part of the new wave with electric, high-tech, future-ready rides? Drop a comment below to let us know your favorite Stellantis model and why. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more automotive updates and insights. Stay tuned.